What's going on, YouTube? Bomberman back here with you today, and it's been a minute since my last video, I gotta admit. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening in the past few months, and honestly I just haven't had a lot of time to play. I haven't had a lot of time to make anything. Last year, if you guys were with me, you know I made a lot of some Pro-Am walk-on videos to start with, and then I moved into the My GM side of things. Well, this year we're going to do things a little bit differently. 2K18 is out now. It's been out for a couple of months. I've been playing a lot. This guy here, this is my slashing shot creator. And honestly, I've been playing a lot of Park. This is what's called the Playground this year. And been having just a lot of fun doing that. Still doing a lot of Pro-Am games. Not as much my career stuff this time around, even though the cutscenes and things are a lot better than they have been in the past. Characters are more interesting to be around. But I'm going to make it my goal to bring you guys more Park videos, more Playground videos, if you will. Today, what I have for you is what I consider the truest experience of what it's like to play 2K18 on the Park. So when you're on the Park this year, there's no park affiliation system this time around. All the courts are kind of separated off. There's 2 courts for each park. Old Town, Rivet City, and Sunset Beach each have 2 courts. The cool thing is that one of the Old Town courts, there's no squad spot, so it's literally just for people who just want to walk on, play with anybody, which I think is a nice touch. I think it's a cool addition. Because I know one thing that's frustrating as hell is when you're standing on a spot, you're waiting to play a game, and then somebody comes up at the last second with a squad, and you get kicked off of it. Because I don't have a lot of friends that play this game the times that I get to play it, so when I'm waiting for a spot like I am right now, you know, I expect that time to be rewarded. I expect the time that I'm standing here waiting to be accounted for when it comes to who gets to play the next game, not somebody who just runs up at the last second and can get those spots. So it's really cool. There is a court that accounts for that and kind of takes away the feeling, the frustrating feeling of waiting for a spot and still not being able to play the game. So I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch the rest of this game, so let's jump ahead to when I actually get to get on the court. So let's take a look at who we're playing against today. The custom t-shirts I do like because it's nice not to see everybody wearing the same jerseys all the time. You got a sharp slasher, playmaker, shot creator, and a pure playmaker, a rarity on the Park. But there he is, in all his, we'll call it glory? I don't know. Then for us, you got playmaking shot creator on the end, or point guard. I'm a slashing shot creator, and we got a shot creating slasher on the other side, which means his primary is dunking, while mine is mid-range and moving around with the ball. Let's see how this goes. So we got off to a rocky start on the inbound here. My guy in the red hat's asleep. He just gives up an easy dunk down the lane. Come on, man, what are you doing? Now, I've done exactly what Red Hat here is about to do. You give up an easy bucket, and you want to try and get it back on the other end, and he does! And this is a dangerous pass right here. I usually lose those and manage to hold on to it. We get another dunk down the lane, and I get my first assist of the ball game as well. So I think it was at this point in the game, this early on, that I realized that neither team really has... Oh, hang on. Oh, come on. That's a playmaker doing that. All right. Good dunk. But neither team really has a true perimeter threat. Neither team really has a knockdown, just scary on the outside shooter. Red Hat going up again, man, going up strong. So both teams are kind of trying to get into the paint. We're seeing this happen. And while I'm trying to lock up Stone Cold over here, my teammates are going to fall for the oldest trick in the book. The playmaker drives, and they end up finding somebody wide open. Man, come on. And did I say we didn't have any shooting? Hang on a second. Ooh, so nice. Remember earlier when I said when you give up a basket, you kind of want to get it back right away? Well, that's what my guy here in the Cavs jersey is about to do. He's got sharpshooter in his name. Gets a good look at it. Can't hit it. I get the rebound, I get the pass, but I think it's going to be an assist, and my man gets his dunk blocked at the rim. A couple possessions later, and this one's a mistake on my part. I threw it in the double coverage. I shouldn't have. I knew it as soon as I threw it, it was going to be bad. It leads to a dunk at the other end. Potentially a 4 or 5 point swing. And now we got ourselves a game. It's 12-11. And for me, this is when things start to get a little tight, because I know we're only a few shots one way or the other of the game being over. My man gets a good look, can't hit. I get the board. Wide open for 3. He made one earlier, but he can't hit this time, and Stone Cold comes down with the board. And I know they're starting to feel the pressure too here, because Cavs jersey here is about to try and drive up for a contested layup, which are nearly impossible to make this year. And there I go running. Get off me, son. It's a grown man dunk. And if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. You've got to stay on your feet when you're dealing with these guys in the mid-range. About to swing the ball at the Cavs here. He's just going to not do anything special, just a little hesitations, and my guy jumps. But I come in with the block. No, sir. Get that out of here. Collect the rebound. Up court pass. And there's the dunk at the other end. We're up 15-12. So now I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I got a block. I got a rebound. I got an assist. All in the same play. And now I'm about to do something real stupid here. I'm feeling block happy. I'm coming in to try and help. And I leave Stone Cold open. And I give up the 3. We're tied at 15. I did the same thing I criticized my guys for doing earlier. And I'm trying to set the screen to set up the pick and pop. I'm open, but my man in the red takes a contested 3. And we don't get the board. It's too late in the game for shots like that. But now we just got to play defense. I get stuck on the point guard. Stone Cold gets a good look, but he can't hit it. All right. No harm, no foul. I'm running. I get the ball and I'm dunking. And we just need 2 more shots and we've got this game won. But we still got to play defense. And I can't tell you how many times I'll come to the park and play with players who just refuse to do anything on defense. And my man in the red hat, I know I've been ragging on you some, but he actually does a good job blocking up Cavs jersey here. And it's me who makes the critical mistake. I go out to the 3-point line thinking Stone Cold's going to go out that way. And he gets an easy dunk to tie it at 17. We just need 2 shots to fall to win this thing. Whether it's 3s or 2s, we just need 2 shots to fall. My man in the red hat gets a good look at it. I need this board, and I don't get it. So now they have the ball to tie a game. And I see him open, and I sell out trying to block the 3. I make another critical defensive mistake. I leave my guy open, and he makes me pay for it. And I'll be honest, at this point, I'm trying to make something happen. Because I feel like I'm letting my guys down a little bit with those last 2 defensive mistakes that I made. Gave up 4 points on them. And then we find Killer on the baseline with the dunk to tie it at 19. Next shot wins the game. So remember when I said it was 12-11 and I felt things kind of get a little tighter because I knew we were getting closer to the second half of the game here? Well, at 19-19, I'm sitting forward in my chair. My hands are sweating. It's disgusting. I get him out and contest the mid-range shot that would have won the game. Stone Cold gets the rebound. Gets it back to Cavs. I swing in and get the block. But it falls right back into his hands. And he puts it right back up to win the game 21-19. I was so mad that was how this game ended. I was so upset because I felt like I cost our team the game. Like, I had a good stat line, but I felt like I made 2 critical mistakes on defense and we should have won this game like 21-15 or 21-17, something like that. But I had a lot of fun playing the game. And that's the thing about this. Like, I don't care about my win-loss record. I honestly, truly don't. But if I have fun, even in a losing effort, I'm still going to come back and play again. I'm still going to want to play another game. And that's what we were thinking here. I was thinking, you know what? These guys are not better than me. They might be higher rated than me, but they're not better than me. Killa thinks they're not better than him either. So we decide we're going to try and come back and get a rematch on these guys. You know, we think we can beat them. There's already a guy here. I get hit with some nonsense about quitting the game earlier. That's not important. We got 3 spots, and then this guy here drops. So like, okay, maybe the other guy we were just playing with will come and play with us. We've got a little bit of chemistry now. Maybe we can beat these guys. Knock this 7-game win streak off this court here. And there's people standing there. They're not doing anything. Just need one more player to come up. And I know we can beat these guys. I'm hyped up. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. I'm about to say in front of my chair, which would be weird. And I just want to play. I just want to get another game in. And I'm not new to how this works. I know we have to have 3 people to play. I know sometimes it can take a while for somebody to come over and see the spots available. Because then they got to stand there. They got to pull out their phone. They got to scout who you are. They got to decide if they want to play with you or not. They got to run the math on their percentages of their likelihood to win. And Killa drops. And I'm just left standing here. And I just want to play these guys one more time because I know I can beat them. And I can't. I'm also thinking that I knew I was going to use this footage to try and make a video, to start making 2K videos again for you guys. And I wanted to get a few games in. I wanted to get, 3 or 4 games recorded so that I had a lot of stuff to splice together and make a good video for you guys. And I'm getting frustrated at this point that I can't even get a game going to be able to collect the footage to make the videos to put on YouTube. And my prayers are answered in the form of Big Money 15 and Striker X 720. We got 3 guys now. Let's get this revenge game in. Alright, 2K, we're all here. We're all here, 2K. Let's go. We're ready. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I guess let's do a speed up till we get the game going. See, here's the really annoying part about how 2K's Got Next system works. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen there, the option to get off the spot if I don't want to play this game is no longer there for me. So now the 6 of us that are waiting on this court are now stuck in this court until one of two things happens. Either 2K's servers figure out what they're supposed to be doing and actually put us in the game, or the second option is what I ended up doing. I ended up just turning off the game after a few more minutes of this because I was so frustrated and I was so mad that I couldn't just get a second game in. The game you just saw was the first game of my session, and I can't get my second one in because 2K servers want to lock me into a court and then not let me play on it. So I end up turning the system off. But that to me is the purest example of what this game is like this year. I can't tell you how many times I'll be walking with my buddy Mark. We'll literally be walking next to each other going to a pro-am court, and then one of us will disappear and get put into another server. Or we're trying to go to meet up at the playground or the park, and one of us will get phased into another server for no reason whatsoever. It's so annoying how 2K is handling this whole neighborhood system this year. So if you guys ever want to suffer with me through the server issues on 2K18, my PlayStation name is Bomberman4000, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. It's also the name of the Twitch channel that I do a lot of streaming on. I do more streaming than I do anything else because honestly it's just less work involved in streaming than it is making these videos. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've had any experiences like this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves.